Great, thank you, and good afternoon. My name is Christian Erlandson, CEO of CarryQuote. CarryQuote was formed back in 2007, specializing in the creation and the hosting of research mobile solutions across the financial space, including wealth management and sell-side sectors. Over the past few years, CarryQuote has been widely recognized for a number of attributes around product releases and as a game-changing innovator in this space. We've pioneered the concept of distributing real-time global market data on demand. We were the first company to have a SaaS-based private white-labeled solution for mobile research solutions. And we were the first and still the only company to distribute this solution across all 5 major mobile platforms. And finally, CNBC chose CarryQuote as their strategic partner to launch their mobile platform known as CNBC Pro, which we launched in December 2010. But I'm here today to talk to you about CarryQuote IntelliCast. IntelliCast enables sell-side and independent research firms the ability to distribute their proprietary content and multimedia content to the mobile device across smartphones and tablets. If there's one thing I want you to remember today, that is the number 5. We distribute across all 5 major platforms at 1/5 the cost of doing it internally, as well as in 5 weeks. There's no other firm out there that does that. While talking about IntelliCast, there's 2 things I want to point out, and we'll go into the presentation. And that is, we provide the institutions the ability to distribute their content to the right people at the right time, wherever and wherever they are. And we have found a recent research study done by a global top 10 bank that has found that 72% of their clients said that they consume investment research during their commute to and from work. And 60% of those polled said that they expect their usage to increase over the next 6 months. So we're going to look at the platform, and we're going to look at a day in the life of a buy-side analyst living in New York City, who we'll refer to as John. There's a common theme here. John has got home from work, finished dinner, pulls up CarryQuote IntelliCast, and looks at some CNBC videos based around the rise in price of gold. This information prompts John to create a search so that going forward, if there's any change in the markets, he will be alerted to this change, whether it's a price change or new research that comes out. The next morning, John wakes up, rolls over, grabs his Android phone, and notices that 4 research reports have come out during the night. The good thing with IntelliCast is that those reports are automatically cached across all the devices that John uses so that he can view this research during his commute. John's now on the subway, going to work, looking at some research reports. He now has the time to read through and skim through 3 or 4 research reports on the way to work. As he gets off the subway and nearing his office, John then pulls up his Android and looks at a real-time price quote and chart around gold price. So now when John gets to his desk, he's well informed about the market, and he immediately phones the trading desk with a trading idea based on the research that he's consumed in the morning. So that's fantastic. But we're here today also to announce a new release related to a conference feature. And this is based upon a lot of research we've done in meeting with our clients and prospects about their needs. And we've noticed the gap in the market by a number of institutions that are not connecting with their clients before, during, and after investment conferences. So we'll go back to John. It's the evening. John comes home, pulls up XYZ research, and notices they're announced a whole host of conferences coming out this year. But John, being interested in gold, immediately drills down into the gold conference. Within the app, he can easily log in and register for the event, because John absolutely wants to go to this one. Once he's registered, there's a number of information available as to how to get to the conference, the layout of the conference, but most importantly, his agenda. And when John looks at his agenda, he immediately can see bios of the presenters, research reports, as well as the presentation material for the upcoming event. But most importantly, as the service is always in real time, John notices some recent research around gold that just came out. Only this time it's the evening, So John, this time around, forwards the report to his colleague in Tokyo and suggests a trade. To John, this is all seamless. He's getting the information that he requires when he wants it on any device, seamless across all the devices. As I remembered at the outset, suggested, think about one thing, and that is the number 5. CarryQuote Intellicast distributes research across all 5 major platforms at 1/5 the cost of doing it internally and all in 5 weeks. Thank you very much.